The first case of malaria has been diagnosed in the United States in 20 years. I'm Dr.
Yeah, so these guys in the United States have identified 5 cases of malaria. Yeah, 4 in the state of Florida and 1 in Texas, and it's such a national emergency. And their public health departments are up and about with blazing guns to get rid of the mosquito population. They're warning the citizens about this disease and how they can catch it. They're telling them to use bug spray, wear long sleeves, all sorts of things, you know, that a developed country would tell their citizens not to catch this disease. I don't know, it's just interesting, you know. It must feel nice to be, you know, to live in a developed country where in 20 years you do not see malaria cases that are locally transmitted. In fact, it reminds me of a documentary that I watched. I don't remember if it was a documentary or it was a movie or whatever it was, but in that thing that I watched on TV, there was a patient who had a tropical disease. I don't remember what tropical disease, but I do believe it was malaria. And this patient was quarantined because, you know, whatever signs and symptoms they were exhibiting were strange, and these doctors could not identify what the issue was. And until a doctor, an African doctor who had come on an exchange program into that hospital, suggested that they test for malaria because this patient had just come from, I think, an African country, but one, you know, a country in the tropics. And once they checked, they confirmed that this patient actually had malaria, and they treated this patient, and within a few days the patient was, you know, up on their feet. Yeah, but it was interesting that you as a Ugandan could go to the United States of America with your malaria parasite, which this doctor keeps calling a virus, you know, and you are really, really sick. It's such a simple disease to treat, and these doctors have no idea what it is, and you could die just like that because you're African and they're in a country where they do not see these cases. I just googled that in 2021 Uganda had 13 million cases of malaria, and you know, you guys, these are cases that have actually gone to hospitals that can be accounted for. So I can imagine how many are out there where people are, you know, treating themselves, diagnosing themselves, and giving themselves whatever herbs. But anyway, it's funny. It's funny, and at the same time it's cool, you know, being in a country where malaria is such a big thing, you know. Yeah.